Everybody, I apologize for my lateness. We were having a party over on the Medellin chat. So thank you for everybody for coming. Let me take my robe off. I'm here in Cartagena. We are enjoying Friendsgiving with all my amigos down here in Cartagena, Colombia right now. So I'm actually here. Bear with me 1 second. Let me go ahead and get this. I appreciate everybody for joining. I'm hoping that everybody can hear me. Can everybody hear me? Okay. Everything's all good? All right. I see the thumbs up. I appreciate everybody. So thank you everybody for coming. This is to kind of give you an understanding of what we are going to be doing next June 20th through the 24th in Cartagena, Colombia. Shout out to all my SpelHouse fans. Shout out to all my family that I really wanted to tap in with. I came back from homecoming I guess it was a couple of weeks ago, and realistically ran into a scenario where I was like, man, I really want to have all of this love, but I don't really want to have to wait till October. So what I did was come home, put my notepad together, and try to give you guys an opportunity to enjoy all of the homecoming vibes without having to wait till October. So bear with me 1 second. I'll go ahead and get my screen shared and we'll jump right into it. It's a quick 30-minute session. Everybody's probably just getting home for the holidays, trying to get into the entire familial vibe. So I am not going to take too much of your time. I just want to make certain that you guys know exactly what you're signing up for. So bear with me un momento. Not giving me opportunity to share my screen with you. So stand by. All right. Let's back up. Any questions though? Because I do have a question and answer portion. I will get into that in 1 second. I just need to get this up. You know how technical difficulties go. Dealing with that.
Where are you stationed?
I am living in Medellin, Colombia. I lived in South Florida for probably
Okay.
about 10 years. And then I moved to Medellin and in March of this year. And right now I'm actually in Cartagena. We've got some friends down here for our Friendsgiving weekend that we're hosting. But I am our not house. We're gonna get into that. We definitely gonna get into that. That is a good question. Let me get this onto the screen. Let me see. Um, why is it? I literally let's see. Can you see the PowerPoint? Somebody tap in. Let me know if you can see the PowerPoint.
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you,
Yes.
Nicole. I know that Baltimore accent from anywhere, baby. SpelHouse Cartagena. So we are here to celebrate SpelHouse, the AUC, the entire homecoming environment. We're going to get into in the next 30 minutes, to call it 35, why Cartagena? Big question from the Black community. Who's going to be there? That's what everybody asking. It's going to be young kids, going to be old people. We're going to figure that out. Where are we staying? What are we doing? How much does it cost? And any questions that y'all have after we cover those things, we're going to get into all of that. So that's not going to be a problem. And then lastly, see you soon, because this is just one of the opportunities that we have on our 2024 calendar. Our calendar is very expansive. I'm always on the plane and always think about opportunities for us to be able to tap in with each other, tap in with our local brothers and sisters of the diaspora. So this is an opportunity to do so. So we're looking at why in Cartagena. You guys voted. I didn't make this up. I mean, I live here, so I guess I'm kind of biased, but the proof is in the results. You know, we had over 300 people tap in with, I think, 4 different locations. There was some write-ins as well. So it was opportunity for people, if they didn't see their favorite location, to actually tap in. And what we saw was, excuse me, June 20th through the 24th for Cartagena, perfect time frame. Juneteenth, our celebration for Medellin, perfect time frame. This had the most votes. We went with what the people wanted. We are very, very, very in line with what the people wanted. But when we talk about why Cartagena, what you don't know, maybe you just heard about it. Maybe it's TikTok, maybe it's Instagram, maybe you saw something. There's a rich Afro-Colombian history here. You know, the Black people, a lot of the Black people that are Colombians are from the coast. So we're going to see a lot of that here when we come to Cartagena. It is budget friendly, the local flavors. I am a skinny person. That is fine. Because I'm also the guy that will take you to the best places that you will ever eat in your entire life. So we talk about the local flavors. We've got some people that have gone to Cartagena with us on this particular Zoom here tonight. They know RJ does not play about food. We'll get into Rosario Islands. There's some beautiful, beautiful islands that are here in Cartagena. You'll get the opportunity to see those. And then once again, the vibrant nightlife. So when we talk about why Cartagena, all of these things took into place as even an opportunity for us to be able to set ourselves now. You have seen Instagram, TikTok, the palenqueras. Not only are we going to be able to see what you've seen online, but we're going to be actually able to go to the city of Palenque. We'll get into that a little bit more, but just to give you a high level, this is a scenario where coming from Morehouse, and I know my Spelman sisters, they all went through ADW. So that diaspora is really important. And what we've seen over the years is a disconnection of what needs to be now a reconnection of the diaspora. It gives us an opportunity to realistically tap in with our brothers and sisters of the Afro diaspora, share knowledge, share ideas. There's so much for us to learn as well as for them to learn with this experience. So making this an opportunity for us to be able to have a common ground, it's from my heart, it's not my head, to be honest with you. You will find when the Palenque, it's probably one of my people's favorite tours. And the reason why is because it feels so much like home, even though when you first get there, it might feel like you're kind of disconnected. But then by the time you leave, you're like, man, we should have came back the first time. Because what we do as African Americans is so ingrained into our like our core of our soul that we are doing this all over the world just separately and calling it something different. I remember the first time I went to Palenque, and I'm from Philadelphia. I grew up, I guess we're doing the hill toe, I guess that's what they called it. I said, hold on, they in Palenque doing the hill toe, but I was always in Philadelphia, and these people are doing the same dances that we were doing, but then nobody come to us from a cultural perspective. It just was an organic thing that these people are doing it from a cultural perspective. That drawbridge that it seems like it feels like things are so much different, it goes way down when you're really tapped in with some of the things that we have here to offer. And Gethsemane has its own story within the walled city. It's got, you know, as you can see, Afro culture, Afro graffiti, Afro art. You guys will be able to take home different artworks that you'll be able to see that look like somebody you know from home, but they're drawing based off of the Afro-Colombian people that they know and they see in their daily lives. Gethsemane is full of color. The walled city is full of color. And you will get to understand and know why on this trip with us. So it's budget friendly. I am able to do so much for you guys in such a small amount of time on a budget that would not necessarily be flexed in other places. I go to Jamaica, Mexico, places that may be like overrun. Might not be able to do some of these things. I'd have to stick you on a resort. Then you'd have to have a canned experience. And this is a completely curated, unique experience that gives you the opportunity to see the best food, fun, history, and culture without having to figure out where it is. I got people that come here all the time and they're like, man, you know, if Cartagena was fun, but I just didn't know where to start. I got that. I've been doing this since 2016, at least just in Colombia, specifically in Colombia, never mind the world. So we've literally taken all the headache out and just say, come, enjoy yourself, touch base with us and your Afro brothers and sisters. Budget friendly, take a look at quick graphic. But realistically, you take somebody out. I think anybody see McCole in the chat? We went out, it was like 6 of us, it was like $200 for the nicest restaurant. We all got drinks, appetizers, food, desserts. It was her birthday. We had a great time, and it was like $200. Normally, taking 6 people out, eating what we did, 5, 6, $800, because it was the nicest restaurant in the entire city. So we've done this in the sense of being budget friendly. We didn't want to. This isn't a money grab. This is an opportunity to grab your attention and realize that travel. I'm tired of going to clubs, man. I'm 36 years old. I can't do it anymore. I don't want to stand on nobody's furniture, but what I do want to do is enjoy experiences. These experiences that we put in front of you literally give you the opportunity to do so at a budget that is comfortable for you to do so. Local flavors. We digging fresh out the ocean here, man. We are in the Caribbean Sea. They don't consider Colombia the Caribbean because Cartagena is the only spot in Colombia that, as well as San Andreas, is a part of the Caribbean Sea. Whereas a lot of the other coastal cities are a part of the Pacific Ocean. This is a part of the Caribbean Sea. So we're going to be getting fresh snapper, fresh oysters, fresh mussels, fresh lobster, fresh shrimp, those kind of things. Don't get me wrong. So I got homies, they vegetarian and they might not eat. I mean, honestly, I got a homie that's vegan and she here right now. And she's like, I mean, all the fish I can because it comes fresh out of the water. So we will have options for everybody. Local flavors is definitely important here. Like you say, anybody that knows me knows I'm a big foodie. So we're going to tap in, make sure that all the food, if I bring the food to you, best believe it's good. Lobster. I mean, lobster speaks for itself. I can't. Fruit. Fruit is important. Anybody that's going to Whole Foods, go next time you go to Whole Foods, go in the fruit section, grab the fruit, look at it. It's going to say hecho en Colombia, which means made in Colombia, which means they came here to take that fruit all the way to DC, to Philadelphia, and put it in the Whole Foods because the fruit in Colombia is so good. You guys will have the opportunity to taste all of that. We're going to get into the hotel we're staying at. We're going to get into a number of things. We got the Rosario Islands, beautiful crystal clear blue water. We're going to be able to see that. We got a HBCU catamaran SpelHouse party that is going to be insane. Like, I'm calling my boy out. He's a SpelHouse DJ. He has been everywhere with everybody. I mean, Little John, Marcia Ambrosius, everybody and everywhere. He's done it. But he's gonna come down here and keep all those SpelHouse vibes that we loved and we rocked our hips and we did everything to over those 4 years, 5 years, however long it took you to do. We're gonna have it at the Rosario Islands, and it's gonna be an amazing time. This is just an aerial view of the party island. Our boat will pull up to this party island. You guys will be able to get off the boat, get into the water, enjoy these particular huts that you can eat the food, the shrimp, the lobster, the crab, the coconut rice. It's a sweet rice that they make here. It's a coastal dish. Amazing. You guys will have all of this opportunity. And we'll get into the vibrant nightlife. We're going to go on a party bus, man. We're going to turn up. We're going to turn up in like a way where it's like, man, for us. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to go stand on the couch, but I will have a good time with my homies. Have a Shiva party bus. The Shiva party bus is one of the staples of Cartagena, and you guys will be able to enjoy that. We'll get into that. But who all is going to be there? We started off first while I was having technical difficulties. Who all going to be there? Do you have to go to SpelHouse to come? No, you don't. However, I will tell you this. 2 things. One, I got a cousin, you got a cousin, we got a cousin that didn't go to nothing to do with nobody's SpelHouse, but love to come to our stuff. Cool. Bring them. Tell them to come on. However, this is geared towards SpelHouse people. So I'm going to show love to my folks, my Spelman community, my Morehouse folks. That's why I'm tapping in with the DJs. That's why the theme of everything is either maroon or that Spelman blue. And we're going to tap in and make certain that those things are highlighted. However, our cousins that went to Clark or Morris Brown or Howard or wherever they went to that still want to come and turn up with SpelHouse because they know how we do, cool, bring them, no problem. Just know you might end up wearing a maroon shirt or a baby blue one. Not my problem. Enjoy yourself. That's what I think about it. What's the weather like? So I'm in a t-shirt and shorts right now. If I walk outside, if I had glasses on, they probably fog up. It is always between 80 and 90 degrees in Cartagena. There's no seasons. The seasons are dry or wet. Right now we're in the wet season. When you guys come, let's see, weather, we'll be in dry season. Deals and prices will be in June. Realistically, June is gonna be hot. We're gonna come out with a little bit of stuff to help y'all pack and everything else like that. But comfortable shoes, important. You know, we got an all-white party, which we're gonna get into. Might want to wear something sexy. But realistically, comfortable shoes and comfortable clothes, things that are loose. You know, this is a white shirt. This is airy. You know, it's hot. I was sitting outside waiting for my room to be finished, and literally, I was just sweating, just sitting here. It's hot. It's not the heat that I was used to in South Florida. Ecuador is like New Jersey to Colombia. It's right there. So we talk about that. It's going to be warm. Don't worry about it. We will have you on air conditioning. You will not have a problem at all. Where we staying? I don't play when it comes to properties, where I'm going to lay my head. I'm not one of those people that will put you into a hole and say, well, we're not going to be in the room too much. No. We're going to find the best of luxury as well as affordability. So what we've done is reached out to the Intercontinental Hotel Cartagena. This hotel has an infinity pool that overlooks the Castillo Grande Bay. So you will be able to look, as this young lady is, from your infinity pool directly onto the beach below you. The reason why you're going to be looking onto the beach below you and not actually being on the beach below you is because I know what you don't know. I live here in Colombia, not in Cartagena. What I will tell you is that that beach isn't for you as a foreigner. You will be harassed to no end if you go out there. Whereas in this pool right here, you will have a grand time of your life. It's going to be drinks flowing. It's going to be perfect vibes, sounds, everything. Once again, I have taken the hassle out of Cartagena for you. Just trust me. That's all I need you to do. So, as I mentioned, our Intercontinental Hotel, you guys will either choose a standard king room or a standard double queen room. There are upgrades available. I'm only putting the standards on there because the hotel is nice enough. If you really want a higher class room, just reach out to me. Like that's easy, but that's a little bit catered. We want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable coming with us with New Travel Club. Intercontinental Hotel, as I mentioned, Castillo Grande Bay is going to be overlooking that. It's about 15 minutes from the hotel. All of your airport transportation is included within the parameters of the pickup times. If you come at 6 and everybody came at 3, then I can help you. However, group transportation is going to be very into a parameter. Reason why is because most of the flights I mentioned on the last, there's only certain places where you can get a straight flight from the United States to Colombia. So either you're coming directly from there or you're getting there and coming from there. And I know when all the flights land. So your flight is going to be in here. Your airport transportation as well as your drop off will be included. So what we doing? Where we going? We already answered who's going to be there. That's not a problem. I have literally curated this over the last 6 years to take out all the hassle, all the BS, all of this and all of that, to give you the best food, fun, history, and culture that Cartagena has to offer. All you have to do is pay your money and show up. So let's talk about it. Take a look. What we gonna do? SpelHouse, welcome to Cartagena Rooftop Soiree. Listen, what's today? Wednesday. I will be there tomorrow. So you guys, anybody that ever follows me tomorrow, I would say around, I think our reservation is at 6 or 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go live tomorrow from where we will have the rooftop soiree. It is completely the most sexiest, opulent, adjective insert place that you could possibly be outside of where we will end our trip. The reason why is because Cartagena is famous for its clock tower. This rooftop soiree is going to feature open bar. We'll have food available for you. We'll have vibes, drinks, all that fun stuff. However, You guys will see right behind you, Cartagena's Clock Tower. So imagine an open air rooftop welcome party to Cartagena, where you are actually sitting at the most famous place to sit at, taking pictures. I'm gonna put a 360 camera out there so that way all of the Instagrammable moments captured. Easy peasy. We'll get into the Afro-Colombian Palenque tour, which we kind of highlighted a little bit, but we're gonna go into a little bit more in the next couple of minutes. We have a Bayfront Sunset Happy Hour. So we take that infinity pool that's at the Intercontinental Hotel, we drop that back on the backdrop of a sunset in Cartagena. And if you don't know anything about, you can just Google sunsets in Cartagena, most beautiful in the world. You guys will have a happy hour that's going to be open bar, open food, drinks, all the HBCU Spelman homecoming vibes as far as sounds coming out of your ear. I want to hear Dream. I want to hear damn, Yola the Great. I want to hear everybody that makes me feel like I'm back at Westview Drive. That's what this is, and it's going to give you the opportunity to feel that in a whole nother area. We've got our Chiva party bus. That party bus is going to be a city tour, and it's going to be an open bar. So we're going to jump straight from the happy hour. We done got our liquor up. We got our food situation. Now we're going to go see the city. We got some more liquor. Listen, I just want you guys to have a good time. Don't worry about stuff. Just eat, drink, be merry. That's what we do. We got the catamaran cruise. We'll get into that. And one of my favorite things, listen, it's Spelman and SpelHouse had Jasmine's, and Jasmine's was a time. I don't know. Some people are a little bit older than me. Some people, I don't even know if Jasmine still exists right now on Spelman and Morehouse campus. But the opportunity to just have a good time. Whether you're gonna be the guy that's gonna come in there and do a Sam Do and set down the karaoke, or you might be like me. I'm gonna be the bald head Ronald Isley with no ponytail and really sing my heart out. It don't matter. We just here to have a good time. And that's really what it's about, is having a good time, taking all the Spelman and Morehouse homecoming vibes and taking them on the road and saying that we don't got to isolate ourselves at 830 Westview Drive. I'm not paying $30 to get into a tailgate that I never paid nothing to get into. Whatever you want, it's your opportunity. And so we're doing all of this to really cater to that. We've got our mud volcano tour. Everybody's beautiful black skin will be rejuvenated with this mud volcano. It's exfoliating. It's a very unique experience. You guys will enjoy that. And then we're going to cap it off with our waterfront 80s and 90s all-white R&B dinner party. I'm going to be out there dressed like Frankie Beverly and Maze by myself. Reason why is because I literally went and rented out the most exclusive waterfront restaurant. We're gonna have 3-course meals. We're gonna have welcome cocktail. We've got wine and beer pairings with the meals. We've also got our in-house SpelHouse DJ. He's gonna be pulling all that in and out. He's gonna be pulling all of the that Bobby Brown. I'm literally kicking the door and asking. I'm ready to enjoy myself like Bobby did coming out that helicopter. You know what I mean? But seriously, this is what we're going to be doing over these next couple of days. We talked about that rooftop soiree. Tomorrow, you're going to see me live at the Mirador. El Mirador is where we will be. Open bar, open food. Good times, good energy, good fun. Friday. This is Friday. You'll see us. That's me back there. Couple people you might know that's on this actual chat. Shout out to McCole in the front. But Palenque, this is a crazy experience, man. We did Palenque is the first free town of Africans in all of the Americas. So these people have sovereign land, and they are the first free town of Africans in North or South America to do so. They will show you their history and culture, language, dance, and even boxing. I remember we was in there throwing jabs, McCole, because boxing and drums is such a big thing for the Palenque culture that they want to bring you into it and show you who they are, what they are about. And this is your opportunity to tap in with your cousins. Man, we was out there playing dominoes. It's legit. I'm telling you, you guys are gonna have a good time. I mentioned that Bayfront Sunset Happy Hour. You see that sunset? That'll be at the Intercontinental Hotel where you will be staying. We'll be there from, I think it's like 5 to like about 8 o'clock. Open bar, open food, good vibes, good music. chill by the pool. You could be in the bikini. You could chill and have on the whole fit. Don't matter to me. Just enjoy yourself. That's what it's all about. This team of party bus. Cartagena probably about realistically like 4 blocks, like 4 blocks. However, it's a little bit more than that. You guys are gonna jump into this Chiva party bus and see every little nook and cranny. And the whole time we're gonna be having a good time and enjoying ourselves. And realistically, and you're gonna like look left, you might see a whole fireworks show. You look right, you might see a guy that is dressed like Michael Jackson and is gonna give you the best thriller performance that you've ever seen in your entire life. The streets of Cartagena come alive at night. So realistically, we're taking you into the streets so you can enjoy, see, feel, touch, taste, all of these things. Let's talk about that catamaran. Woo! Listen, if you haven't been on a Mood Travel Club island hopping cruise, then you are in store. So we're gonna do a couple of things. One, we'll put a DJ on there. That's easy peasy. Two, we're gonna bring plenty of liquor for you to enjoy all the way there. That's easy peasy. Then we're gonna make sure that you're gonna be eating on the way there. So we're gonna have fresh ceviches, we're gonna have empanadas, tacos, water, anything that you could possibly think of, we're gonna have that on there. And then we're gonna dock. And once we dock, that's when the real turn up because all the people that's on our boat gonna be lit. But it's gonna be about 50 to 60 other boats out there. And they're going to be looking at us like, damn, they came up and there's 60, 100 people on this boat. They're having a good time. We're going to jump off. We're going to get that fresh snapper, whole fish, whole snappers, lobsters. Cartagena has changed so much. When I first started coming out here, they ain't had these kind of things, man. They got hookah out there now. You could now that's not included. I don't do strawberry black and mild. That's gonna be on you. However, hookah is available at the party island. Once you get there, you can get your hookah on, you can get your oyster on, and them a fresh shuck. They close when they hand them to you, and then they just open them right up right in front of you. Just like New Orleans, just a little bit different. And we're gonna turn it up with that SpelHouse Jasmine. Listen, I have gone hoarse with all my mood. I think karaoke and Mood Travel Club is like that might be an alternative name for us, like the karaoke travel club, because we literally just love to have a good time. Spades, games, dominoes, just Thanksgiving is always my favorite holiday because I don't need no reason to have a good time. Like food, fun, and my folks, that's all I need. Karaoke and caps is all of that in one with game night and everything else. Just don't be on my team if you don't know how to play spades. That's all I ask. You can be on somebody else's team. They're bunch. In the Mud Volcano Tour. Now, these are not African Americans that you see on this screen. I should have put McCole and everybody else that came with it, but this will be you, just in black. So the opportunity gives you a Mud Volcano experience. You get real interpersonal when you got to go wash off, but it is skin rejuvenating. You can buy the mud. It is natural. It's not like man-made or anything. You definitely come out smooth. I go in there, I put it on my head. I got a bald head. I like to come on real smooth. But it's a unique experience. It's not something that you're gonna be able to do everywhere. You get lunch included with it. You know, I make sure, like I say, one thing you're not gonna do is go hungry with me. I am probably the 180 of what it is, because you probably be like, he look hungry, but I'm always eating. So, Mud Volcano, food, I got you. That's not a problem. Let's tap in. Last thing, we're going to end the night. Listen, take that view in, because a picture is not going to give it the justification of what it is that you are going to experience. I told you I'm putting on my Frankie Beverly outfit. What you going to wear? I don't know. But I will tell you that we are going to have a great time. We have curated a 3-course meal. You're going to have a welcome craft cocktail. I've got some Colombian wines and some Colombian beers. You're going to be paired with your 3-course meal. You also have, it's actually 4 courses because it's an appetizer, entree. It's an appetizer, a soup, an entree, and a dessert. Yeah. So eating good in the neighborhood. But realistically, y'all will come here. This restaurant is actually at the Cartagena Convention Center. So when I say you can't even just walk up in here, you cannot walk up in here. We have to literally be invited. This is an opportunity to have that 80s, 60s, 90s R&B music playing. It's our last night. We done had a good time. We done turned up, and we just gonna do it the right way. We're gonna probably have a fireworks show overlooking the water. Like, I'm pulling all of my stops because y'all my family. Like, you know what I mean? Like, Spelman and Morehouse made me who I am to this day, to this world. So the opportunity to give back to other people that have experienced that, it's a no-brainer. How much do it cost? That's usually the biggest thing. This all sounds good, but how much does it cost? I told you it was affordable. Single occupancy. You want to be your own room? Starts off at 2205. However, 1875 per person, double occupancy. That is what your cost is. I will tell you that we have a particular pre-order deal that is going on right now. So if you pre-order between now and tomorrow, 11:59 p.m., you are going to get an additional trip from me. What do you mean? What do you mean additional trip? So you got to pay hotel sales taxes. So hotel sales taxes might be total $100, $200 total. But that $100, $200, that's going to send you to Dubai, Greece, Italy, Paris. It's over 120 locations. Anybody that books in the pre-order period will receive one of these trips. They only have to pay the hotel sales taxes. So imagine going to Santorini, Greece, 5 days, 4 nights for 100 and I don't have the exact number, but let's just call it $150 total. That includes your hotel for 2 adults. So we're realistically, like, when I tell you Mood Travel Club, so if you can see my shirt, it stands for Making Our Own Destiny. My job as a curator is to give us more opportunities. And when I say us, I mean us Black people, more opportunities to travel. So when you come to the SpelHouse trip, if you happen to book between now and tomorrow, you will get an opportunity to go travel and ain't got nothing to do with me. You're going to go to Greece by yourself. I've never been to Greece. I want to go. But you might go before me. Reason why is because we are going to give you an additional trip. Now, there's a whole Black Friday deal and everything else. I will tell you that is coming as well. However, this trip and what you will get when you purchase and essentially pay $250 a person, you are going to run into a scenario where this trip is valued at over $1,000. Like literally the hotel, you can't go and book the hotels that we're giving you in Santorini, Italy, whatever the case is, for less than $1,000 for the number of days. All you gotta do is pay taxes. Your choice. You can wait to see what the Black Friday is, but I'm cutting it off hard. Reason why is because there's just too many people looking to do this, and I cannot bring everybody. I can't bring 100 people. I'd love to. But I want your experience to be catered and curated to you. So I'm going to make sure that happens. Questions? Anybody? You can take yourself off mute. We are wrapping up here. Talk to me. Silence is cool too. I think I try to do my best job at covering everything. So silence ain't no problem. Unless anybody has a question, I'll move on. How are we going to get there? Plan a trip to Cartagena. Couple of different ways for you to get there. Straight flights, New York. When I come home, I'm from Philadelphia. I come fly from Medellin to New York City, take the Amtrak straight from New York to 30th Street Station. However, New York City, straight flight. Miami, straight flight. Fort Lauderdale, straight flight. Atlanta is new as a straight flight. However, check the days. I believe it only is on Saturday. So that may or may not work. However, your return flight may be a straight flight. So we'll be able to work with that. None of these prices include land. Include air. I don't do air. However, I will do air. Just call me. My information is on all the emails that get sent out. You need help with air, I have no problem with helping, but this is a land only. See you soon. I hope so. We have an entire 2024 calendar. So you guys are here for June 20th through the 24th. However, we will be experiencing June 16th through the 20th, Juneteenth in Medellin. It's an opportunity to continue the HBCU vibes and everything that we have for you with the whole new itinerary. We're going to Puerto Rico to tap in with the Afro-Puerto Rican people in Louisa. That's going to be Martin Luther King Day weekend. And Montego Bay will be there in July. We'll be at the Grand Palladium, Lady Hamilton. You'll see the pricing and listings. If you are a part of our email newsletter, you're going to get the updates. I'm just giving you a little bit of where's it behind the curtain so you can make sure that you there, because I'm not bringing 100 people. I don't like big crowds. I want us to have a good time and us to be able to enjoy it. So I'm bringing the right folks, not everybody. And then we're going to end at least the first half of through August in Mexico. We got some opportunities there. I got some homegirls that's tapped in. If you don't know, we have a podcast where there's a bunch of Black people that live outside the country that tell you how to go do what it is that we want to do if you should want to do it. So one of my podcast members, she lives out in Playa del Carmen, Mexico. We're going to go tap in with her, see what's up with that. A great time there, big HBCU vibes. She went to Bethune-Cookman. It's all love. And what we're doing is really trying to create a travel community that understands and appreciates finding the best food, fun, history, and culture, as well as tapping us in with our brothers and sisters of the African diaspora so that we can learn from each other, lower these drawbridges, and essentially be better humans and citizens of the world. Because I'm learning more so to be a citizen of the world than just to be like, I'm an American. No. I need to better understand who and what it is that I'm dealing with. So I appreciate everybody, man. Listen, I didn't want to take up too much time. I just wanted to make sure that y'all knew that I was a real person. Everybody didn't go to school with me. Everybody does not know who I am. However, I'm the real deal. In regards to being able to take your travel dreams, take your bucket list and go check that off. Mood Travel Club got you. So if you didn't see this, I will send out an email that pretty much is the recording of this so everybody has it, so everybody can get their questions answered. Everybody realizes that I'm a real person. I've really lived the life that I live. This is my hat. This is my shirt. I am in Colombia right now. This is where I live. And I'm here to be able to bring you the opportunity to say, let me not wait till October. I want to see my friends. I want to see my family, my Spelman sister, my Morehouse brother, my HBCU cuz. I want to see all y'all in another place. And then I'm going to bring y'all to y'all cousins that's like, damn, like, maybe I should come out here and see more so what it is that they're doing out here. And that's what I want to do, inspire us to travel. So thank you. Zoom gonna cut me off, but Mood Travel Club is the way to find me. My name is RJ, and I'm RJ Mood on Instagram. I look forward to it, man. I'm ready to see y'all in Colombia. I'm already starting to lose my voice. I can hear it because I get excited when I talk, especially about things that come out of my heart. So thank you. I appreciate you. Stay blessed and continue to make your own destiny. I'm going to talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good one.